Hello ARMY! Welcome back to Taekook Update Channel. Nobody expected this to happen at BTS Mexico D2. What started as a normal concert night, filled with powerful performances, incredible visuals, and thousands of screaming fans, suddenly transformed into something no one could have predicted. And it all happened because of Taehyung and Jungkook. While the other BTS members were fully focused on delivering an unforgettable performance on stage, something completely unexpected began unfolding in the background. At first, nobody understood what was happening. Then suddenly, Taehyung transformed. He became what fans immediately started calling a wild cowboy. With playful energy, dramatic movements, and absolutely no hesitation, he began chasing Jungkook across the massive stage. Yes, literally chasing him. At first, fans thought it was just a quick joke. A funny little interaction. Something that would last only a few seconds. But seconds later, the entire stadium exploded. The screams became deafening. People stood up. Phones instantly went into the air. And suddenly, every camera inside the venue seemed to be focused on only one thing: Taehyung chasing Jungkook. And Jungkook? He completely lost it. He couldn't stop laughing. No matter how hard he tried to continue performing normally, Taehyung kept finding him. Every time Jungkook turned around, there he was, Taehyung, right behind him, ready to continue the chaos. And that's when fans realized this was no longer just a small funny moment. This was becoming the moment of the night. The atmosphere inside the stadium changed instantly. What had started as a playful joke slowly became the emotional center of the entire concert. The giant screens kept flashing their movements. The crowd kept getting louder. And people sitting in the upper levels later said they could barely hear the music because the screaming had become so intense. Taehyung stayed completely committed to the role. He moved across the giant stage like a dramatic cowboy in a movie, full of confidence, full of energy, fully determined. Meanwhile, Jungkook kept trying to escape. He ran to different sides of the stage, different corners, different directions. But somehow, Taehyung always found him again. And every time it happened, the crowd exploded even louder. What made it even more special was how natural everything felt. Nothing looked planned. Nothing looked rehearsed. It didn't feel like fan service. It felt real. It looked like two people completely forgetting they were performing in front of tens of thousands of fans. It looked like two people simply enjoying the moment together. And that genuine happiness? That's exactly what hit fans emotionally. People weren't just laughing anymore. Many were overwhelmed, because the chemistry between them felt impossible to ignore. For a few unforgettable minutes, it felt like two separate worlds were happening inside the same concert. One was the official BTS performance. The other was pure, unpredictable Taekook chaos. And somehow, Taehyung and Jungkook completely stole the spotlight. Then came the moment nobody expected. Taehyung suddenly got even closer to Jungkook, still teasing him, still refusing to stop. And Jungkook completely broke into uncontrollable laughter, right there, in front of thousands of fans. The cameras captured everything perfectly. The way Jungkook reacted, the way Taehyung kept smiling, the way their energy instantly changed the entire atmosphere inside the stadium. And within minutes, clips started appearing online. Fans from all over the world began reposting them immediately. Some called it the funniest moment of the entire tour. Others said it felt like watching two best friends forget the cameras existed. Even people who weren't at the concert started searching for videos after seeing their timelines flooded with reactions. And then something even bigger happened. Fans started noticing the little details. The hidden details. The things you only notice after replaying the clip again and again. People noticed how focused Taehyung looked on Jungkook, even with a massive stadium around him, even with thousands of people screaming. His attention kept returning to one person, Jungkook. And Jungkook? He couldn't stop smiling. No matter how hard he tried to act normal, he kept breaking into laughter. Those tiny details were enough to send entire fan communities into emotional discussions. Suddenly, every angle mattered. New fan cams started appearing online every few minutes. Front row videos showed fans shaking so hard their phones could barely stay steady. Upper-level recordings captured something even crazier. An entire stadium reacting at exactly the same moment. All because Taehyung decided to chase Jungkook one more time. The energy looked less like a concert, and more like an unexpected live comedy show. But what made the moment unforgettable wasn't just the chaos. It was the emotion behind it. Because for many fans, this wasn't just two idols joking around. It was something deeper. It was genuine happiness. It was spontaneous joy. No scripts. No pressure. No performance image. Just pure laughter. Pure freedom. Pure connection. And that's exactly why the clip spread so fast across the internet.
TikTok, Instagram, X,
YouTube. Within hours, the moment was everywhere. Fans leaving the venue were still replaying the videos on their phones, trying to relive what they had just witnessed. Some admitted they could barely focus on the rest of the concert afterward, because the cowboy chase had completely stolen the night. And then came another twist. Fans believed the cameras had actually missed some moments, meaning there could still be unseen clips waiting to surface. That idea alone sent the fandom into detective mode. People began searching every platform, every fan cam, every angle, and suddenly a new video appeared. A new unseen angle. And it changed everything again. This clip captured the exact moment Taehyung suddenly changed direction, just to chase Jungkook one more time. The crowd reaction? Absolutely unreal. Before Taehyung even reached him, the audience was already screaming, as if everyone knew chaos was coming. That anticipation became its own event, and Jungkook's reaction made it even better. Fans noticed him constantly looking over his shoulder, laughing, trying to perform, but also expecting Taehyung to appear behind him at any second. That playful tension became one of the most replayed moments online. Soon, hashtags connected to the moment began trending worldwide. Fan edits exploded. Reaction videos flooded social media. Even casual viewers, people who barely knew BTS, started reposting the clips.
Why?
Because the energy felt impossible to ignore. It didn't look staged. It looked real. And that authenticity made it addictive to watch. Then fans noticed something else. The reactions of the other BTS members, while remaining professional and focused on the performance. Some tiny background reactions suggested even they were trying not to laugh. That detail sent fans into another wave of analysis. People replayed every frame, looking for hidden smiles, hidden glances, hidden reactions. But the emotional impact of the moment was growing too. Many fans admitted seeing Taehyung and Jungkook this carefree again felt deeply comforting. There was something beautiful about watching two global superstars completely let go. Even for just a few minutes. No pressure. No expectations.
Just joy.
And, apparently, the screaming inside the stadium became so loud during the chase that some audience members said they could physically feel the floor vibrating beneath them. Others said people around them were crying from laughing too hard while trying to record. That's how intense the atmosphere became. As the clips kept spreading, media outlets started reposting the moment. Entertainment pages called it one of the wildest interactions of the entire tour. Some described it as concert chaos. Others called it the moment that broke the internet. But fans believed none of those headlines truly captured what it felt like inside that stadium. Then, one final detail pushed the internet even deeper into chaos. Near the end of the interaction, right before things finally calmed down, Taehyung briefly looked completely satisfied, like his mission had been accomplished. And what was that mission? Making Jungkook laugh. That tiny expression lasted only seconds, but fans immediately clipped it, zoomed in, slowed it down, analyzed it, and turned it into one of the most talked about moments of the entire night. Suddenly, BTS Mexico D2 was no longer remembered only for its performances, or visuals, or songs. For millions of fans, it became remembered as the night Taehyung and Jungkook accidentally created pure live chaos in front of an entire stadium. And nobody could look away. But the story didn't end there. By the next morning, the moment had grown even bigger. It was no longer just a funny concert interaction. It had become a full internet event. Edits, memes, slow-motion compilations, emotional reactions, millions of views, thousands of comments, and the most surprising part? It spread beyond the BTS fandom. Casual viewers, non-fans, even people who knew almost nothing about BTS. They all started watching, because once they clicked, they couldn't stop. Fans also began connecting earlier moments from the concert, realizing the playful tension between Taehyung and Jungkook had apparently been building all night. Small glances, tiny smiles, quick reactions, moments nobody noticed before, suddenly became important. And the deeper fans looked, the crazier everything seemed. One slowed-down clip showed Jungkook trying to walk normally while visibly trying not to laugh again. Another captured Taehyung looking incredibly proud of the chaos he had created. Fans said it felt like the cameras had accidentally captured a private friendship moment in the middle of a world tour. And maybe that's exactly why this moment resonated so strongly. Because beyond the screaming, beyond the edits, beyond the viral hashtags, it felt human. It felt real. It reminded fans why they love moments like this. Not because they are planned, but because they are unexpected, authentic, impossible to fake. And according to fans who attended Mexico D2 in person, the videos online still don't fully capture how loud the stadium became the second Taehyung started chasing Jungkook all over again. Some moments simply cannot be recreated through a screen. You had to be there. But even if you weren't, the internet made sure you felt it. And just like that, BTS Mexico D2 became unforgettable, not because of a performance, but because two people decided to turn a stadium into pure chaos. And millions of fans loved every second of it. And honestly, who knows what unseen moments are still waiting to surface next?